Good morning, this is Vicki.
And this is Jo.
And we're the Two Natural Ladies.
And we talk about the good news we all need and ways of getting the most out of life.
We help people with practical, uplifting ways we can all make a difference.
And we're striving for better, not perfect.
And we love a good laugh. Please enjoy the show.
And speaking of making a difference, I'm just going to throw us somewhere else.
Oh, go. Where are you going? Where are we going?
Volunteering.
Oh, okay.
Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
Because you put a post up during the week.
I did. And we've got so much interesting stuff because volunteering is very important. And we've talked about volunteering before and about the difference it makes for everybody. It has all these endorphins and dopamine and all those wonderful things sparking in our system and we all get great benefit from it. And
we do. And you actually, the post was, saying volunteering is a win for the community and for the volunteer. Have you ever volunteered? We'd love you to share what you did and the benefit for you. We had 33 comments.
Oh, wow. Well,
yeah.
I did comment on each comment. So.
Okay, so maybe there's half.
Yes.
But that's still quite a few and I commented just then too because I had forgotten earlier to talk about it. So Cindy says, I volunteer each year at Good Friday Appeal.
Yeah, she was doing it. Sorry, go on.
A donation angel and always bring my glitter for the kids. Spread a bit of sparkle wherever I go.
Looked like she was doing face painting and stuff, yeah.
Yep, and Simone Wynne said, my story, Next Gen Philanthropy. Yes, we do. We're set up so children learn from an early age to give back and volunteer.
But she does a lot more than that too.
Does.
She's incredible.
Yeah, well, when the bushfires were on, that's when we met her.
Yes.
She was sending care packages and things out for everybody.
Yep.
Jill, do you know Jill? Anyway, she volunteers collecting litter with Beach Patrol and Love Our Street. Ah, perfect, Jill. I also support new Love Our Street group leaders, removing plastic from the environment. That's perfect.
I think Jill might have been the lady who started the Love Our Street.
Oh, okay, great. And then Lynn, awesome that you know that at such a young age. Thank you, Go. Oh, I think she was talking to Simone there. And Lou Ran, as a young person, used to volunteer in the local S.E.S group. Was a wonderful experience giving back to the community in that way, particularly during call-out after one of the big storms that damaged a lot of property at the time.
Yet Lou also she has a Facebook page which is for people who might be dealing with mental health issues, and it's just a place where you can say whatever you want to say and not be judged or whatever. It's actually a lovely, I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, it's a lovely
she's
page.
Listening, she can add to our post.
Yes.
And Jo says she volunteers at a Save a Dog every Monday morning, shovel shit, clean pens, wash bedding, feed the doggies, and of course I'm sure giving lots of love and company. It's the highlight of my week because I get to give them loads of cuddles and affection over this time. Hard work but rewarding. Oh, that's lovely. Wendy volunteers by giving her blood and plasma.
Yes.
As well as...
I thought I've got to do that again.
And she also has a pro bono client because she's a coach. And so she provides that for somebody who can benefit. And Carmel was a volunteer at AMES in Noble Park, taught new migrants English in their homes, got to meet their families, learn about their cultures, also give blood and plasma at the blood bank as well. She volunteers at church with the children, preparing the sacraments as they grow into their roles. Okay, sounds good. Very busy there, Carmel. And then I said, Lou, Paige. Well, Paige, we've spoken to Paige about a few things. So volunteers. We love our volunteers. Greg that's her husband, has had about 900 volunteers help him mentor thousands of VCAL students over the last 18 years. The difference these amazing
and they actually are looking for more volunteers. So if you're interested in helping mentor young people, I know that Greg and Paige from Getting Ready would love your time.
Yes. And anything we're saying today, if you want to be connected, let us know.
Yes.
So she goes on to say, making a young person feel that they matter, that someone will take time out of their day each week to spend with them. It is challenging. Viva la volunteer with love hearts, she says. And Rachel says our family volunteers at Adventist Development and Relief Agency, Bandstar, which has various programs running.
And there was a picture with kids with lots and lots of, it looks like clothing that they're obviously giving to people.
There you go. And Megan voluntarily runs a community garden, volunteer at community house and on environmental committees. I wonder where the community garden is. Do you know?
I didn't. I actually asked her where it was because I thought if it was close by, I'd like to get involved.
Yes. Well, you might be able to create your own community garden after our conversation the other day. Georgie says, volunteered at 2 charity shops in the UK, also done a few fundraisers for various charities. Loved it so much. Definitely something she'll be getting back into. Anita says, yes, hosting free drumming circle for families.
Wish I was closer by. That'd be fabulous.
It's for families and tourists
on
Phillip Island. I was talking to my stepmum about us doing a family visit to Phillip Island. So
there you go.
Have to
connect with Anita.
It'd be great. Yeah, that'd be a good activity for the family. Some very beautiful moments there, she said. And Jo says, you know Jo?
I might know Jo.
Jo,
yeah.
She says she's been volunteering since quite young. Mum and Dad were both community-minded, which had them start the Sandy Beach Centre in Sandringham, and she volunteered there in the cafe for years. Concerts?
I could probably tell you.
I'm saying concerts on reception.
Yes.
What did you do? Yeah.
So that they had concerts every Sunday. So they had the Friday night was the coffee shop.
Yep.
And Sunday was the concerts. And then I also worked in reception. I actually got paid after a while for the reception pay. But yeah, the rest was all voluntary. But even as a child, my mum worked with kids with disabilities and their families, and I would go and help out and do things. So from a very early age, community was really important to my family from a very early age. So I got involved with community stuff.
Yeah. It says Bike Ed as well.
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, there was all the stuff I did for the
school council, canteen.
Yeah, the lot. Yeah. The lot. It just went on and on and on.
Yeah.
Lots of volunteering. Yeah.
Well, that's right. It's all good stuff. And then Vicki.
You
know Vicki?
I think I know Vicki. Yeah. What did Vicki do?
So Vicki's done a lot of volunteering over the years.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll read it. It has enriched my life each time. And in recent times, we've been rescuing and rehoming dogs and recently a cat. She wasn't really in trouble. She was her owner was needing to move,
right?
So she did need to move, but she wasn't in trouble like a lot of the dogs are. They're on death row. So it's such a great feeling to know we've made a difference in the dogs' lives, taking them off death row, rehabilitate them from often horrific experiences, and find them a forever home. And they rehabilitate so fast. Those doggies. They just want to love.
Yeah.
And the group I'm with, SODA.
Which is SODR.
Yes. So they're amazing. They pick the dogs up from wherever they get them from, out of, somewhere in Victoria, and bring them to our doors. So they bring them to, they've brought dogs to me with food, with collars, with beds, with whatever I've needed to
which is amazing.
Settle them in.
Yep.
They are amazing. So I'd be and they really, really need more, because I know the people who are at the top of the organisation, their hearts are breaking all the time, because we're rescuing a lot, but there's a lot we're not rescuing. So please come forward if you would like to give that a go.
And look, it makes a difference not only to the dog, but then to the person that ends up with them as well. And you've done the hard work in a way, rehabilitating them. So
you don't have to do. I mean, we've only been small fry in the whole thing. In the past year, we've fostered 2 dogs, and there's some that do it all the time.
Yep.
So it's really at your own pace.
Yeah, beautiful.
You've been listening to the Two Natural Ladies podcast. Visit twonaturalladies.com.au for more information. Thanks for joining us.